Rolling.
Yeah, you know what it is. Hot 97, Funk Flex. My man, Young Jeezy, just stepped in the building.
What up, though? NYC, what's happening?
Putting out a lot of hot joints, as I see. We launched one today.
Yeah, man. OJ, shouts out to the homie Fab. Jadakiss, we over there shooting the video as we speak.
Oh, as we speak.
As we speak, real time. Like right now, even speak. I had to take a break, come holler at my guy, man.
Now that one with Jay.
Yeah.
Was so anticipated out here in
it was necessary, Flex. It was one of them, you know, I just felt like the game needed a record like that, you know what I mean? Definitely. And you know, just coming.
When you had the snippet though, it was, I mean, before that, everyone wanted to hear
when the Dre part leaked.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was a little upset about that, man. But you know, a Dre verse never gets old. So I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna even trip. I'm gonna put the record together and I'm gonna still put it out, man. And it worked out great, man. It's like, you know, that record is like my testimony to the game, because I feel like, you know, I'm in a marriage. It's like a relationship, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I love the streets and they love me back. And it's like, you know, when things ain't going the way they should go, they let you know. They like your wife. You know what I mean? You got to make them right. You know what I mean? And when they happy, you got to keep them happy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It ain't a game where you can just go buy some shoes in a bag and everything's cool. It ain't like that. You know what I mean?
Different.
Yeah, you got to put that work in, man. So, you know, it was just one of those records I felt was necessary, man. Shouts out to the homie Hove, man. He dropped right on that thing, man. And, you know, Andre 3000, it was a phone call, man. It was, you know, it's legendary right there.
It's Hot 97, Funk Flex, Young Jeezy. So, of course, the album, now, that date is set, correct?
Yeah. December the 20th is on. That's the date. It's official. You know what I mean?
Now, of course, like, I mean, so many artists, of course, move their album dates, but it was a huge deal when you moved your album. It was almost like, I don't know if it's like people just wanted it when they wanted it, or
yeah, but you gotta understand though, it's like, you know, I do this for my people, for real. Like, this ain't no game, this ain't no joke with me. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I breathe, this is what I live every day, this is who I am. And I ain't the one, you know, to go with deadlines or quotas. So, you know, if the label put out dates and that's how they felt, that's how they felt. I paid for my own project out of my pocket, and I always felt like I wanted to put it out at the end of the year because it was time. It's about to be 2012. My people needed motivation, and that was the page I was on. Now, if the communication lines wasn't there, that's where I was mentally the whole time. You know what I mean? I always knew.
So you say you was someplace,
yeah,
and you want the label to get someplace, so you get there together.
That's what I'm saying. But, you know, I get it. It's a business, you know what I'm saying? They got quotas, but, you know, you got to understand, like, Flex, this ain't never been about the money to me. It ain't been about nothing like that. Like, I do this because I'm my people's spokesperson. I'm their mascot. And, you know, and I can't fall victim to the system. You know what I mean? The system ain't do nothing for me. I made it here by bucking the system. You know what I mean? And doing what I'm supposed to do like a real boss. And it's like, I can't, you know, if you got a quota to meet, you know, I get it. But, you know, if it ain't right, it ain't right. It's for the people, homie. This ain't even about me, you know, the check we gonna get, you know what I mean? None of that. This is about the culture. This is about the people. This is about our music, you know what I mean? I felt like, you know, 2012 coming in, like I really wanted to give a motivation, man. You see what's going on Wall Street in the hood. We've been marching.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So they needed that motivation, that inspiration, man. And I wanted to make sure I was there at the front of the line to give it to them, man. And that's why, you know, December 20th was always my date. It was always in my head. You know what I mean? Me and my homies and my team was already plotting. And when I turned my album in, it was no pressure. I turned it in, everything done. These are my singles, and let's go.
It's Hot 97, Funk Flex, Young Jeezy. So we're going to get into this OJ right now.
Oh, you ready? Oh, ready?
Should we go back to back? Let's go with this featuring Fab.
Jadakiss. Shouts out to the homie Jadakiss Young, because you know what it is. Fab, Brooklyn, stand up.
And we're going to do that right now. Then we're going to go back to back with the joint with you and Jay-Z.
Let's do it.
Andre 3000. Let's do it.
100.
It's Hot 97, Funk Flex. Let's go. Tell me you don't have to edit. Cool?
Rolling.
Yeah, you know what it is. Hot 97, Funk Flex, Young Jeezy.
That's what it is.
New York City. So listen, 9 o'clock, we're going to go straight Young Jeezy records, or for every album.
Every album.
Oh, yeah, let's just do it.
Let's
for the hood.
For no reason.
We're gonna write. Thank you for the jacket.
Yeah, man. 8732. You know we the. You know I'm the black Ralph Lauren right now.
Which you can see on the blog right now.
Yeah, we the #1 urban clothing line in America. We just expanded to Japan and China, man. So it was a big deal. I remember hustling for clothes, homie. Like for me to be able to go in my closet and pull out my own stuff, man. You know. I think it's motivation for everybody else to show them the sky's the limit, homie. You know,
of course.
If you can think it, you can do it. It's there.
And how can they get at you on Twitter?
Oh man, Young Jeezy. You know what I mean? Twitter. Holla at your boy.
All right.
You know what I mean?
So get at us. You know what it is. At Hot 97. At Funkmaster Flex. So of course, you know the question of the day, my brother. The last time Rick Ross was here, I was very specific with him on asking him what brought it on, the situation, why there was a situation, how he felt, if they was able to fix the situation, and where he was at with it now. So I'm asking you, this situation, which is pretty much, it's still there, what is the reason being for it that you feel how it came about?
You know, I can't really explain that. You know what I mean? I just know, you know, from my standpoint, I'm focused on me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really focused on nobody else. So, you know, that's where I'm at on it. You know what I mean? As far as homie, you know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking it started from the World Star little tape or whatever.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that was
now,
that.
When you say the World Star tape, was it?
I mean, it was basically something somebody edited and put out. You know what I mean? Chopped it up. They asked me about him and 50. And that's what that was. You know what I mean?
So it wasn't your complete conversation. It was a piece of your conversation.
I mean, it wasn't even a conversation. It was just edited.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And it went from there. And then as far as the BMF record, you know what I mean? I just went hard.
Now, what was the BMF record?
I went hard.
What was your feeling on it? How did you feel when you heard it? You had listened to it first time.
Yeah.
And that's about a person that you grew up with,
real
you
talk,
rode with.
Real talk.
So did you take it as did you take it as he's bigging it up? Did you take it as he understood the situation? Did you take it as he didn't understand the situation? How did you feel when you heard him speaking of someone that you known
I didn't
for a very long time?
I didn't feel anyway. You know what I'm saying? They asked me to get on the record. I hopped on the record. You know what I mean? I did my verse. You know, I don't know if it didn't meet their timelines. You know, I put the verse out, and that's what I got back. You know what I'm saying?
All right, now I heard the verse.
Yeah.
Now, well, the verse I think could have been taken at you.
I mean, you know, but
that I did hear. Okay. I didn't see the World Star.
I'm gonna let you answer that then.
Now you're drawing my memory.
No, I'm not. You know,
I'm remembering. So the verse might have been taken as if you were referring to.
Well, you know, just by the way I wrote "Stay Strapped." So if I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna go in. Like I ain't gonna play like that. Let's be clear. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, you know, if homie want to focus on me, that's on him. I'm gonna focus on me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Real talk. And that's why I'm at on it. So, you know, wherever it go from there, that's what that's what it is. It is what it is at this standpoint. You know
well,
what I mean?
he had said that he did see each other and he didn't feel like there was something.
I mean, yeah, I was there. You know, I was there at the BET Awards, me and Lil Lodi. You know what I mean? We was on the front row, you know what I mean, kicking it, you know what I mean, doing what we do. You know, Lil Lodi, he weigh 80 pounds, soaking wet. Okay. And homie walked right past me and he ain't say nothing. And I even looked at him like, you know, what's up, you know? Like, you know, we do that in Georgia. We got Southern hospitality, you know what I mean? So I'm like, you know, what's up? And, you know, he kept it moving. So I took it like, you know, it wasn't nothing.
Okay.
And that's where I was on.
So when you heard him speak, I guess, on the last time he was up here with me, that must have been surprising to you.
Yeah, it was. It made me really feel like, you know, it was about selling records. And that's when I was kind of like cool on it.
Okay.
To be honest with you. Because I'm like, yo, man, come on. You know, we don't do all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is there room to put it together or make it put it in a better place? Because you're both on the same label, which is the same thing I asked him.
You know,
and I'm sure that
CTE World.
You know, you're on the same label. So is there any room to fix this, sit down,
I mean,
or is there no issue? Which one?
You know, it's like this, bruh. You know,
he said, I'm focused. I just want to be clear.
Yeah, let's be clear. I'm focused on me, man. Like at the end of the day, man, you know, I got an album coming out, and ain't nothing more important than that. And that's where I'm at on it.
Okay.
You know, after the album come out, you know, we can get into that, but you know, I'm focused on me.
Let's move these.
Yeah, you know, I got a documentary with Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, is that more important than what you talk about? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
That's what.
Oh, okay.
That's
I just want to make sure.
Right
yeah. Like,
okay.
come on, man. But you know, like I say, man, you know, the album December 20th. You know what I mean? I got my documentary, Samuel Jackson. Basically, you know, summing up my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Day one to this point now.
You had an event for the documentary.
Yeah.
Now, where's this gonna air?
Right now we're doing the screenings. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? We did the screen in New York, Atlanta. I just did Detroit, which was big. I think I got LA coming up next. You know what I mean? Just a couple different places like that. But
how did you and Samuel Jackson hook up?
It was a phone call, man. It was a phone call, bro.
So you just gave me a buzz?
I mean, I hit him up, man. He was just like, yo, Jeezy, not a problem, man. I'll do it for you. He said, you know, he been rocking with me since Trapper died.
Okay.
And it was basically a done deal.
And that's a lot for him because he doesn't gravitate to many
I can't say that though, because when I talk,
rap artists.
it
seems like he's listened to it because I've heard him talk about.
But you gotta understand though, I ain't just a rap artist, Flex. You know what I'm saying? I'm culture. You know what I mean? I'm culture, bro. Like I'm in the hearts of men, women, and children, bro. Like this ain't, you know what I mean? This ain't get in the booth, you know what I mean?
I'm in the hearts
yeah,
of men, women, and children,
brother. Like this ain't that. So you know, it was one of those things where you know he did it, and you know after the fact, I think you know when he saw where I came from and my struggle, my triumph, and my adversity, and just all the things I was going through, I think he would just, you know, to me, it just felt like, you know, he respected it. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, he did it twice. That's how I know he respected. He did it one time and he came back. He said, you know what? I want to really go in like I know you, and that's how it came out.
You know, he tweeted about the Roots album.
Yeah.
The other day, and I thought
I mean, you know, Samuel, cool dude, man.
I was like, wow, this Samuel Jackson listens to the Roots album.
He's a cool dude, man, and what you got to understand about Samuel, man, he just like us, bro. You know, he just love what he do. He's very talented, and he like you and I. He take it seriously, you know what I mean? And for him to, you know, speak on me, my mother, and my situations, and where I came from, and you know what I've been through, you know, to me, that was a big deal, bro. Because it's like, you know, a lot of cats don't even get into that. You know, they're not even, you know, it doesn't go across their desk. They cool on it. And I felt like, you know, for him to take the time, you know, out to do that for me was just a gesture how much he respected the culture and respected, you know, our people and respected the struggle because, you know, he's a movie star. He's on probably every major flick you can name.
Correct.
And, you know, what we do is not even on his radar these days. And for him to take, he actually tweeted when he was in New York about, you know, me having the screening, which was crazy to me. You know what I mean? You feel me? So just, you know, it's a big deal, man. Shouts out to Samuel.
It's Hot 97, Funk Flex, Young Jeezy. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do this half hour of Jeezy records, and we're going to ride with the new joints again.
Let's do that.
And I appreciate you coming through. I know you got the video.
Oh, man, it's all love, man. Like I say, NYC, baby, y'all know what it is, man. Here all day, every day, man. You know what I'm saying? If you out there doing what you're doing, man, keep grinding. I'm here for you, homie. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. We going to get that. 2012 is our year, man. 10-103, December 20th. You know what it is. It's the world.
Yes, sir. Hot 97.
One.